So, what do you think about the burial grounds? That was a dumb question to ask. Sorry, Stardust. You think it's neatly maintained? How polite of you. But I can see they haven't brushed aside the leaves this morning. Yes, it is autumn now. A lot of leaves have fallen from the trees. The ground is wreathed in decaying gold and amber. You can't even walk around without disturbing the silence. You think the dead will wake from all the commotion and tell us off? Sometimes I wish for that too. I'm all right, little one. There's a lot of memories buried here, under the earth. As are my old friends, my sister in arms, now dwelling peacefully in the land of eternal joy and light. Or being rowdy and breaking things there. That would be more like them. Yeah. I was giving you a tour of the island, right? I didn't want to make you all depressed by bringing you here. But this is one of the only places left which you haven't visited before. Well, at least in the capital city. Yes, I keep saying island, but it's more like a small country, really. There's a handful of provinces, each administered by its own chiefess. I oversee it all from here, from my capital city, from that house on the hill, which you've come to call home now, I hope. You could have fooled me, my dear. You already strut around like you own the place. What a spoiled little pet I have. Good girl. I'd rather you were spoiled than sad. You don't have to call me Queen when it's just the two of us. I've told you this before. It's, you can call me Mist. Nothing. It's, maybe it's the accent, but you have a rather charming way of calling my name. I rather like it. Yes? What is it, pet? No, no. I am not sad. I was just thinking about the past. You know, how the seasons change and new experiences shape us year after year. But the deceased are removed from this cycle. All they can wield to influence us are the memories we have of them. So it's strange, really, how some memories still linger after so long. Do you see that memorial over there, Pet? It was built for a woman like you, actually. One of my friends, she lost her pet, so she built that. I remember how much she cried while burying him. It's considered taboo in our society for a woman to cry in public for anything, but she just didn't care. I knew she was sad at the time, of course, but it took having a pet of my own to really understand how much. That's you, by the way. I'm talking about you. Why are you thanking me? Dummy. Huh? Where is she now? Right there. Buried beside him. It's what she wanted. She passed several years ago, and it was during the last Great War. She was a good warrior, strong of body and spirit, fierce. But after her little darling was gone, she just threw herself out there in the most dangerous situations, day after day. It wasn't about being a hero. I almost think she had a death wish. It's all right. She's at peace now. Both of them are. You want to know how they met? Well, it's not really that romantic. She was leading a raiding party into a human settlement to bring back male prisoners for procreation. What? What's with the look? I told you it wasn't romantic. Not initially, anyway. Look, We can only give birth to daughters, you know. We need to acquire males from the human world to ensure the continuity of our race. No. We had nothing to do with your ship sinking. You yourself told me it was a tempest. In any case, we can't exactly release the men we bring with us. So we keep them here as, I was going to say pets. The way you put it, that that sounds rather crass, don't you think? Well, no man has ever refused to participate in, amorous relations with one of my kind before. I think that says more about you than us. No, pet. Do tell me, if your loving queen wanted to start a family with you, would you protest? Would you turn me down? Why is that different, pet? Because we've known each other for some time now. Nothing. That is fair enough. But not everyone has the luxury of time. I won't deny its cruelty. Taking men we fancy and just having our way with them, then keeping them as pets. I truly wish there were a better way, but there isn't one right now. So it is a necessary evil. For what it's worth, we do care for our pets. You've seen the others on the island, have you not? And do any of them look unhappy to you? Just about everyone comes around in the span of a few months. You did too, however much you might deny it, my sweet. Because you know that I like you. I am quite fond of you, my little Stardust. I can understand now how my friend felt about her little darling. Her pet was... oh, he was very feisty, just like you. Almost feral, initially. Didn't want anything to do with her. He was, frankly, afraid of her. Perhaps he thought she was just going to use him for satisfying her own needs, without any regard for his safety or well-being. But it didn't take long. Oh, she'd often make excuses just to sneak away and spend more time with him, you know? Oh, we could all tell. She used to say how she didn't really care for love or companionship or silly things like that. It was just transactional. And then, well, you'd be hard-pressed to find either one of them more than a meter away from each other. She really mellowed out, smiled a lot more, and there was this spring in her step. And whenever someone brought up her pet in conversation, I swear there was something akin to a blush on her face. Love. Yes. She loved him. It's not uncommon for an Amazonian to develop a romantic bond. She seemed really happy. You know how it is, little one. Good things can't last forever. You humans aren't as resilient to disease and time as we are. He fell sick one winter, and by the next spring, he was gone. During the end, when he couldn't even get out of bed, I'd see him still holding her hand, like he used to, nuzzling into her touch, trying so hard to be strong for her, so that she wouldn't break down in tears. I wonder if someone could ever love me like that one day. I'm sorry to bog you down with all of this, pet. It happened a long time ago. I'm happy my friend got to experience something so pure and precious, even if it was short-lived. And, well, that's that. Please don't dwell on it. You're happy that I told you? Oh, anyway, let's get out of here. The Lunar Festival is tonight, and it's not very auspicious to spend so much time with the dead when today is about the living. You were aware that we organize this little festival once every month, right? And whose fault is it that you don't know what happens during the Lunar Festival? Mrs. I'm too cool to socialize with everyone like a normal person over here. Yes, yes. You were still sulking. I get it. Well, still, you shouldn't miss it. After all, we only do this for our pets. It's that time of the month where we celebrate just how lovely and wonderful you ladies are. Surely you knew that. Did the others not tell you? Right. You didn't believe them. Are you sure it's not a good idea to, make some friends? I can help you if you'd like. Fine. I shouldn't have to tell you this, but there are some unusually exotic cuisine to be had. And music, and dancing, and drinks. Oh, lots of drinks. Too many drinks. Like, it always gives me a headache just how much of my treasury the girls spend on alcohol. There aren't enough people to drink so much booze. Liana always tells me to loosen up, but she's always the first one to pass out drunk. What do you mean, what happens? Merrymaking happens. Social boundaries are forgotten for one night. Everyone has a good time, and then the crushing migraines the next day. Oh, if you want to really know what happens during the Lunar Festival, be there. I have to leave early to set everything up, all right? But I want to see you there tonight. No hiding. Got it? Good girl. You better keep your promise. Stardust? Yes. There's a question incoming. How did you know? Oh, right. Whenever I call your name and pause, I always ask you something weird. How observant of you. Wait a minute. Weird? What do you mean by weird? I will get you back for that later, so you just watch out, okay? Nothing. Do not change the subject. I was going to ask, Stardust, you know how I'm tall, right? Yes, almost 7 feet. And, from what little I know about your culture, it's generally not, you know, I just, ugh. For Herod's sake, why am I tripping on my words? Ugh. Pet, are you really okay with this? Being with a woman who's taller than you, I mean. Really? You like it? I see. I still don't know what girlfriend means, though. You are using it incorrectly, then. I am not your girlfriend. I am your mistress. I see. You say those two often overlap? Well, this is my first time keeping a pet, so I can't be sure about all these things. I will have to discuss this further with my advisors. What? Why do you look so panicked? Of course I discuss important matters with my ladies. They will know if I may really be considered your girlfriend, and if yes, what duties that would entail. Duties and entail. Stardust, why are you repeating my words? It's sweet of you to say that I'm a real romantic, but something about the way you said it tells me that you were being insincere. I have learned to pick up on your giveaways by now. What? Why would you want me to know you were being insincere? Hey, Stardust, don't ignore me. You are my pet. You know what? Oh. It's the Lunar Festival. A day about you. Fine, whatever. If it means so much to you, then I guess I will be your girlfriend. For now.